Providing statistics on CBI revenue, Premier Mark Brantley made his case that CBI revenues are not being shared according to the Charleston Accord signed by members of the Team Unity Coalition government. After years of internal discussion, Brantley said that Nevis has had some funds derived from CBI, but it is nowhere near the 25% based on population size agreed to under the accord.
We're not talking about VAT and those things, we're talking about CBI. And so for those who like to tape the show and produce a clip, let me be very specific and clear. From 2015 to 2021, the Unity years, Citizenship by Investment has brought into Basseterre $2.79 billion in government fees and payments to the government in St. Kitts. Of that, Nevis has received $321 million, and our sister, St. Kitts, has received $2.47 billion. It therefore means, on those numbers, that Nevis has got roughly 12% of the proceeds. Bear in mind that the Charleston Accord said that it should be on a pro rata population basis. Is 12% better than nothing? Absolutely. Is 12% the same as 25%? Absolutely not. This is not hard. It is not rocket science. It's basic mathematics. And all of us did mathematics from kindergarten and up. Basic counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is the Unity years. Well, we know under the period prior to Unity, the people of Nevis got nothing. And when they did get something, it was characterized as a loan. So when we add the period before Unity, and we include now the years of the SIDF from 2007 when it was created onwards. And I hope you're sitting down, If you're driving, pull over to the side of the road. Because when we add the total now, we're going back to 2007 now, CBI has brought in $5.14 billion into Basseterre, of which Nevis has received $349.7 million, and St. Kitts, our sister, has kept $4.79 billion for herself.
According to Brantley, the introduction of Clause 110 of the Constitution into the discussion, likely referring to a recent statement by Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, is of no relevance since the clause refers to general revenue and not CBI proceeds.
When you see people want to run away from the commitments that they've made, they come up with all kinds of new arguments. The Constitution, ladies and gentlemen, deals with revenue sharing. That is all revenue. VAT, duty, corporate tax, all revenue. That's what the Constitution deals with at Section 1110. I'm not going to get into that debate, because 1110 has never really been honored throughout the history of our country. Never. The Charleston Accord speaks specifically to citizenship by investment money. It don't talk about revenue. It talk about CBI, because that was the political problem that we faced and that we were trying to address. And that is why it said CBI money will be shared pro rata population basis. St. Kitts get 75%, Nevis get 25%. People of goodwill, men and women, don't need no long set of talking to resolve what are really simple issues. No long set of talking. But there seems to be a perception in some quarters that as CBI has grown and blossomed and ballooned into a multi-billion-dollar earner for the country, that Nevis 25% is too much money for Nevis.
CBI revenue sharing has become a huge matter of contention within the Team Unity government, with the PAM and CCM coalition partners taking a stance against the PLP leader, Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, under whose ministry the CBI program is managed. Glenn Barrett reporting for SKN Newsline.